All right, we made it to Chicago. I am exhausted. Do not want to film myself at all. But we're getting started, so that way it happens. If not, it wouldn't happen. So we just hit Levant. Got some coffee. I got a pistachio mocha oat milk. Kristen got a s'mores latte. We are in the Roscoe Village neighborhood. Super cute. When we got here, some random person let us in their building. Didn't even know who we were. So that was a thing. Pretty cool. So we just found this cat. And we had clicked at it and he came straight up to us. It's a little buddy now, right?
Call him Van Gogh. He's missing part of his ear.
So we made it to our first location called Bitterpops. This is a super cool coffee shop, restaurant, and beer store that also is a brewery. And then once all of Kristen's friends arrived, we headed towards Hot Butcher, which is probably the best beer we had while we were in Chicago. What did it be like? Well, the group wanted to take a picture and we were about to just go to where there's light. And then they decided they're just gonna turn on all the lights for us and in the brewery to let us take a picture, which is absolutely amazing. So, everyone say go Irish. We hit a few more spots. There's a lot of breweries in the neighborhood. And then after a full day of traveling, we were exhausted, so we went to sleep. The next day, we hit up Kitchen on Roscoe, which was absolutely phenomenal. And we had time to pop around a little bit before our ride came. We decided to go to Half Acre because it was on our list and we didn't have a chance to go there the day before. All right, so we made it to Half Acre Brewing, which is on our list, and I'm pretty sure is the brewery that homie in New Zealand told us was his favorite brewery in the entire world. So we're gonna try a couple beers here. We ordered the Chocolate Camaro, which is a nitro, and so that one takes about 10 minutes to settle, she said, so we ended up ordering a few other ones. All right, what up, gang? So it is Monday and it is 7 a.m. I am in Chicago right now. I am walking down Michigan Ave. I'm walking down Michigan Ave. So this is a pretty iconic area. If you've ever heard of Chicago, then I'm sure you've heard of Michigan Ave before because where all the shops and everything are. And the city is just super cool. I love how it's like a grid. I love all the architecture and all the buildings. So, right now, Kristen is doing her colleague conference. So we came to Chicago, she had a hotel room, and I'm just kind of crashing the party. Got a few things on the agenda today that I want to accomplish. The first of is I want to do the riverboat architecture tours. I have heard incredibly good things about them. Everyone says that's like the #1 thing you can do in Chicago. So I'm gonna do that. Yesterday, we checked out the Chicago Art Institute. That was pretty sick, so I had a good time doing that as well. I might pop back over there because actually as a member of the High Museum, since we're contributing members, we actually get a free pass or free entrance into that, so that's pretty cool. The rest of this morning right now, we're gonna go take some pictures, some basic shit. So we're gonna hit the bean just so it's done. This looks pretty good right here in front of me, so I'll probably pop around and take that. And I'm just gonna walk through some of these roads and shit and just kind of see what we got. Everything in Chicago is a grid, so I mean, there's straight lines everywhere. It's pretty crazy. The other thing that's crazy is it's not as cold as I would have thought. I think I'm gonna take these gloves off. Like walking around, holding my arm up and holding this camera, I'm not cold at all. I'm actually kind of warm, which I don't love. So yeah, let's pop around Chicago. Let's take some cool pictures, and I'll keep you along with my day. Pro tip, come early. 7:15? 7:15 right now, and there's like no one here. There's like a couple people here, but that's the way I like it. I don't want it to be all crowded and touristy, so I'm gonna pop over here, we're gonna take a couple pictures, and we're gonna keep moving around. I really wanna hit this grid. I really wanna walk through. There's a station I wanna hit, a parking garage I wanna hit, a few things I wanna do. Pop around, hit a couple pictures, and then we'll probably switch full-on vlog video mode. Unfortunately, just like everyone else, I gotta eat like 18 times a day. So I'm gonna eat, get some caffeine, you know, basic stuff. They literally got a Starbucks on every corner. Like every single corner. It's nuts. So I just found out some great info, which is one, that the Rookery does a tour from 10 to 1 only. So if I wanna go get that staircase picture, which I think I do, that means I gotta go from 10 to 1. There's two different tour types. They have a 45-minute tour and they have like a 30-minute tour. I think I'll probably do the 45 minutes. So right now the day looks like, it's looking kind of all right. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I am gonna do like the lookout tower thing. I wanna do the architecture boat tour, and I imagine there's some sort of deal if you're doing both. So I'm gonna look for that. And I think I'm gonna hit the Rookery, so that's a pretty full day. Other than that, probably just pop around. I'm heading to the Wells McKenzie parking garage right now to get that iconic photo of the train kind of passing by on the bend, like the curvature. So we'll see how that is. Read online that they don't love people taking pictures there anymore, so we will see if they give me any issues, but most people don't say shit to me, so we're gonna bank on that. All right, so it has gotten significantly cloudy. Like it's hyper cloudy everywhere. I'm on the way to the Rookery. I'm gonna do the tour. Just called them, I'm running a little bit late, but they're gonna wait on me. Everything's kind of dead right now, if I'm being honest. So pretty sure I'm gonna be the only person on this tour, which is pretty sweet. But it is hella cloudy. I mean, it's all clouds now. You can't see shit. I was going to do the boat tour, the architecture boat tour, because it got highly recommended by like literally everyone, the internet, everything. And yeah, I mean, right now I can't see shit. Like you can't see the tops of the building, so I don't know that I will do it. Maybe it'll clear up. Maybe I can try to do it tomorrow. Not really sure what my options are, but I might have to miss that one, unfortunately. But a couple blocks away from the Rookery, we will get in. I'm gonna get some sick pictures. It's one of the oldest buildings in the city, some of the oldest architecture, and again, very highly recommended to me to do. So that's where we're headed. From there, I don't know what the next plan is. Maybe I have to go back to Hop Butcher if it's just cloudy and dreary, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of work to do. So I can find a cool spot to do that too. I was gonna go up to Cindy's and the athletic club hotel. They have like a rooftop bar, so that could be sick too. But yeah, as of right now, let's hit the Rookery. I'll let you know how that is, get some videos. photos. I didn't take any videos. I was the only person on the tour, and I didn't want to make the tour guide feel uncomfortable. I also wanted to prioritize the photos that I was taking. Couldn't really do both.
It's getting a little bit easier to talk to the camera and not worry about people. It's definitely a learning curve. And I don't always notice them. I do notice them sometimes, but definitely not like always. And it's definitely ideal, I would say, when I don't, or if I notice them after I'm already flowing. But yeah, won't lie, I've been a little bit lazy, haven't been vlogging as much throughout this, just because this morning I woke up and I wanted to take a bunch of pictures, which I did, but doing both at the same time can be a little bit difficult. It's just like a little battle of like, what is the most important thing to do? Should I be filming? Should I be taking photos? The photos are what I want more. The video is something that I also want. So yeah, we're learning and growing, and that's one of the most fun things so far about this YouTube journey is learning and growing and figuring out how to do all of it. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm gonna wanna do. So the sooner I can learn, the better. The current Chicago vibes. It is a moody ass day out here in the city. I mean, sheesh. All right, so we are at Cindy's rooftop. It's a pretty chilled day. There's not too many people out. It's not too cold, honestly. It is very, very cloudy, very, very overcast. I mean, look at these buildings. You can like see right now what it looks like. It's pretty crazy, honestly. There we go. But yeah, man, Cindy's rooftop, pretty dope, pretty cool vibes, pretty cool area. It's right across the street from Millennium Park, but we're over here chilling right now. Grabbed a quick drink. I think we're just gonna head back to the hotel, get some work done. I really, really wanted to do that architecture boat tour, but as you can see, can't really see the architecture, can you? It's pretty bad.
So one other quick thing, I'm a music producer. I made this instrumental, I made the last two instrumentals you heard, and beats that I make and produce are gonna be something that I include in my vlogs going forward. I really like the element of having a full piece, and doing the audio is something that I've always loved. And I hope you guys love it too.
It is time to get some dinner, and we are gonna eat some Chicago deep dish. Now, I don't know what the best is. I tried to look it up. I asked people, everyone is torn. There's a million options. So what we are going with is Lou Malnati's. It's walking distance. It's right here on the Riverwalk. It's supposed to be one of the OGs. I know they've been around for like a minute. They're not like, it's like a new thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think we'll make it. Been jaywalking all over Chicago, low key. Can't even lie on that, but hey, it keeps working out. Keep hitting it right when I'm supposed to be hitting it. It's almost like I'm a city boy. But yeah, we're gonna hit Lou Malnati's. I'm so pumped to eat some deep dish pizza. My buddy Ian's birthday is today, and I asked him what I should eat, and he was like, hell yeah, a deep dish, run that play. So that's what we're gonna do. It's been kind of cool and interesting popping around the city by myself, doing all this stuff alone. Don't love it, don't hate it. It's interesting, definitely interesting. It's been a pretty good day. So recap, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this vlog, but a recap of the day is I woke up, did a bunch of sunrise photos and early morning photos. It was dope, it was clear. I came back and needed some breakfast and relaxed for a little bit. And by that time, I mean, it got so cloudy. So I couldn't do too much during the day. I did go to the Rookery Building, which was super cool. Got some photos there. And then after that, I mean, it was completely, you couldn't see shit. I mean, this is a pretty good view. I'm gonna take this picture right here. Check this out. I mean, don't hate that, right? But yeah, so it was like, so cloudy, you couldn't see any of the tops of buildings. Everything was covered and shitty, so I went back to the room and did some work, and then I did a workout, and now it is dinner time. So we're going to Lou Malnati's. I'm gonna take some photos real quick, and then we're gonna eat some dinner. I just took a couple pictures. So in places like this where I don't really know the area, I lean towards my research. So I did a bunch of research. I mean, I looked up everything, like, where do you take photos in Chicago? Best night photography spots. Light Trail Chicago, sunrise photos. So, I mean, I looked it all up, right? Looked on Reddit, looked on Location Scout, looked on all these things. Everything that they can give you is very basic. They can give you a few things that you might want to look into, but they can't really give you anything that actually matters or actually gives you. Can't really get anything that is super, super sound as far as information. So my favorite thing to do is I look at photos that I see are taken, and then I try to just find those spots. So there's a spot right here with the skyline. It has the like the Chicago River, has all these high rises in it. And it's a pretty big view, so I'm trying to find where this is. I'm going to keep looking, but I'm not positive. But yeah, that's what I try to do. I look at photos I like, and then I try to replicate them, honestly. And then on the way, I try to like see my own. See, like right here, I see one right now where I like this. The glowing building right in between these other two buildings. That is something I do like. So I'm gonna take that picture real quick. One other thing about doing photography on the bridges and in Chicago is that they are wobbly, so there is no long exposure happening right now. I'm gonna come back probably later tonight when, I mean, it's like 8 now, so it's still pretty early. I imagine later at night, less people are driving around, and it's probably much easier to do some of these long exposure shots I want to get and shoot some of this stuff just when it's more quiet. Same thing in the morning, but I definitely remember earlier walking across one of these bridges and I hated the shaking, especially when you have like the L, which is their street train, like attached to it, where like part of it shakes so heavy. I hated it, like hated it. I did not feel comfortable, I'll be honest. It felt very uncomfortable. I was not into it. Yeah, this is the money district, man. This shit looks sick, low-key. This building, got this plant life in there. I mean, it's cool. We got the Wrigley Tower. But yeah, hopefully hit this architecture tour tomorrow. That's the goal. We'll see if it actually happens. Look at my GPS. I want this fucking pizza. I want this pizza, so we're gonna hit this Lou Malnati's, and I need to find it. So I'm about to use my GPS, find that, and then we'll check in when I see what this pizza looks like. All right, so made it to the bar. Just gonna sit at the bar. So they got the Malnati, which is a Chicago classic. Lean sausage, extra cheese, vine wrapped tomatoes on a butter crust. So is the Malnati Chicago classic that deep dish or is it not?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. And what about the Lou? Is that
Yeah,
deep
so
dish?
there's like a recommended toppings to get on the pizza. So again, like classic, there's sausage one, and the Lou is the veggie. So it's like a recommended specialty pizza.
Okay, so they're both like pretty much the same. One's veggie, one's okay.
Like a 3 deep dish.
Cool. Cool. I think I'm gonna do this small. I mean,
They do take about 35 to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Like an appetizer, a salad before that.
like the personal might be too small. 'Cause I'm pretty hungry. I saw a homie got one right there. That's like, that shit looks like a little Pizza Hut pizza, and I don't want that.
Thicker than your regular pizza though.
Yeah,
so-
but
yeah, we'll do a small.
yeah, I'm gonna do a small. I think that'll be better. Pizza is served. We got it. And I am ready for it. And this shit feels awkward, but I don't care because it's about to hit. We filming, we practicing, doing it all. In Chicago. Chicago, baby. That cheese bowl. I mean, that is what you want. 1000% what you want. Okay, so based on this right here, this can tell you something. That will tell you something. Wow. This is honestly impressive. This shit's still pulling. So I've heard a few things about Chicago deep dish and what makes it good. Some people think it's the sauce. Some Some people think it's a cheese pool. Some people think it's the crust. I don't even know if I can say the name in here, Giordano's, but that is the first and only deep dish pizza I've ever had. And I will say, I do remember feeling like that first bite of that I ever had was like life-changing. I don't know that I would classify this as life-changing, but man, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't fire. Full tomato chunks in the sauce, which I think is it. I mean, I don't think you'd eat this and be disappointed at the same time. So I guess that's the answer. So I posted a photo yesterday saying that I was pretty sad that it didn't snow in Chicago. And now I'm sitting here, walking back to the hotel, and there's like light snow. It's lightly snowing. So you can't really tell on video or in the photos, but it's happening and I'm watching it and it's pretty fucking sweet. I made it just in time for the river architecture tour, the boat tour, and the sun just kind of came out. As I said before, some like snow flurries, which are pretty awesome. Pretty excited about that. But yeah, man, river boat tour. Let's get it. What's the best seat?
There's like 6 seats in the front.
The very, very front?
Very front, lower deck, very front.
Always gotta ask you where the best seat is. You know what I'm saying? They said in the very front.
So if you made it at this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to keep up with content like this. I dropped a snow day vlog recently that you can check out here. And I'm about to head to Whistler, so another vlog's incoming soon. See you in the next one.